To begin, let's take a look at this clip.
Hi, Erin. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to just give you some actions to do and just do the first thing that comes to mind. Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Over here. Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now throw like a girl. Aww.
My name is Dakota, and I'm 10 years old.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Throw like a girl. Fight like a girl. What does it mean to you when I say run like a girl?
It means run fast as you can.
This is just a small glimpse of the study Director Lauren Greenfield conducts as a part of the campaign #LikeAGirl. As a girl, I understand the struggles that come from living in a world with a male-dominated mentality. I also understand that real change is possible if we can simply adjust our way of thinking. The phrase "like a girl" needs to be eradicated from modern conversations because it is just as harmful as any other slander, slur, or stereotype. I want you all to think back to middle school. For most of you, I'm going to guess they weren't your golden days. Puberty is a roller coaster time filled with confusing emotions, body changes, and mental growth. I think we can all agree that the years spent in pubescent purgatory are some of the most defining moments of our lives. What's frightening is that according to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, cited in the Huffington Post, depression in girls triples between the ages of 12 and 15. We have already seen how the phrase "like a girl" has a negative connotation. Why would we ever want to add to what is clearly a difficult time for young girls? There is a whole list of phrases we are supposed to avoid when we are speaking with one another. There are ones that are derogatory and prejudiced, not even slightly factual. Sometimes these phrases are rooted in religion, sometimes in race, sometimes in sexuality. Regardless, they are words that are not to be spoken by anyone, particularly by those who claim to find their identity in Christ. Proverbs 31:25 says, "She is clothed in strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come." By using the phrase "like a girl," we take away the strength and dignity these young women were designed to have. Finally, the phrase "like a girl" should be removed from our dialogue because the connotations and associated ideas that come with it are entirely out of date. It's 2014, people. 3 of the top 15 billionaires and 2 of the top 6 most powerful people in the world are women, according to Forbes Publishings. There are female actors, politicians, doctors, teachers, athletes, authors, musicians, chefs, bankers, CEOs, pastors, and yes, even female presidents. You name it, a girl has done it. So what is there to do? Sexism is a deeply rooted issue that can't be toppled in 3 easy steps. It will take time and a lot of work, but every journey starts with a single step. One simple action in the right direction is changing the way we speak to one another. Larry Wilson, a Baptist pastor, shares an acronym in his sermon that can be used to combat sexism. Before you speak, think. Is what you're saying true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring, necessary, or kind? Telling a young woman that she runs, throws, fights, is like a girl undoes any good she might feel. The meaning behind the phrase "like a girl" is not truthful. It is not helpful, nor does it inspire. It is not necessary, nor is it kind to the girl who is probably doing her very best. Sexism is not going to go away today, or tomorrow, or even the next day. It probably won't be gone in the next year, or maybe even in the next decade. However, it will never end if we do not do our part in eradicating it. How can we sit back and refuse to do such a small thing as simply guarding our tongues? Stop using the phrase "like a girl." It's as simple as that. You don't need a doctorate, and you don't need to be a brain scientist. A weed cannot grow where it is not wanted. By speaking in a way that demeans women, we are nurturing the weed that is sexism. If we attack it at its root, it will no longer be able to grow. The phrase "like a girl" needs to be removed from our dialect because in reality, we speak what we think. This means that we not only need to change our way of speaking, but also our way of thinking.
Bye.